and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I am going to be showing you how I create these tips, add length to my little nubs here, and then also create a base for dip powder. I'm going to be using this builder gel from Triple D, and to build the nail and add length, I'm going to be using this form. I'm just taking the form here and wrapping it around my finger a little to create that curve so that when I put it onto my nail, it's a little bit easier and it's a little more curved to, my natural C curve. You're going to want to place your finger through the hole and apply the form underneath your nail or underneath the bit of your nail that exists. And this takes me a little while just to make sure that everything is aligned, the form is straight, and it's kind of not adhering, but it's going against my natural curve of the edge of my nail. And I will say that my nails are a little flatter, and so it takes me a little bit to kind of get it under there because I don't want too much of a gap between the form and the tip of my natural nail. So the first thing I'm going to do is take a gel base and apply that to my nail. I'm going to be applying that to my nail as well as on the form, so kind of extending it to where I want that builder gel to go to add that length. As with a gel manicure, you're using your gel base to help the builder gel adhere to your nail. After I'm done applying the gel base, I'm going to put it into my nail lamp and cure for a minute. So after that gel base has been cured, I'm going to go ahead and take my brush and pick up a dollop of the builder gel. It is a little bit stringy, so you just kind of have to, I like to kind of pull it up and down to kind of get the stringiness detached. And then you're going to place that dollop onto the middle of your nail. I like to focus, especially when I'm using a nail form, to focus it on the edge of my natural nail onto the form and put more in that area. Because my nails are more flat, I didn't want there to be too much room between my natural nail and the form. So I'm applying a little bit more product there to kind of, even that out. And then I'm also, pushing the builder gel back to my cuticle area just to apply a layer to my entire nail and smoothing it out. You'll see I'm taking a lot more time and attention at this, at the edge of my natural nail. And that's really because, the nail form doesn't sit completely flush against the edge of my natural nail. And so I really just want to build that area up so that it becomes a smooth transition. So the thing about builder gel is that it's very movable. So you can identify where you might have more product than you want, and you can move it around to where you want to place it. And then, once you're done placing it where you want, it kind of smooths out, it levels out. So before I put this into my lamp to cure for 1 minute, I'm going to flip my finger upside down as the builder gel levels out, and I'm going to let gravity help me with my apex. So it's been cured for 1 minute. So I'm going to do a second layer of builder gel. I'm going to take a dollop of this product again, and I'm going to be placing it onto my nail right where I want my apex to start. I'm going to, in this layer, I'm going to start to smooth out my nail a little bit more and then also create more of an apex and build that a little bit more. So after curing this for another minute, it's the moment of truth, and I'm going to be taking off my nail form to see how I did. So there's this little perforated section here. I just cut that open, and then I like to pinch the top of my form to just kind of loosen up a little bit, and then from there I can kind of, take off the form and just wiggle it out from underneath my nail. So it's pretty sticky to the touch. So what I'm going to do, like with all gel polish, I'm taking some alcohol onto a lint-free wipe, and I'm just wiping it with alcohol to get that sticky layer off. I'm wiping the top of my nail, I'm kind of wiping underneath my nail, I'm just kind of wiping it all over. And you'll kind of see that the shape is a little gnarly, but that's okay. I'm going to be taking a nail cutter and cutting off any of the excess, and then taking a file to shape and file my nail to the almond shape that I have on my other fingers. So I'm just going to fast forward through the section as I shape and file my nail. I have another video if you really want to see how I shape my nails into both the coffin shape as well as this almond shape. I'm feeling the top of my nail, and it's not as smooth as I would want it to be. It's a little bit lumpy, and that's because I did apply that builder gel, and I focused it in that area to, close the gap between the form and my natural nail. So to smooth everything out, I'm actually going to take a file and buff the top of it. So I'm done smoothing, and you'll see that it's no longer shiny or as transparent as my other nails. And so I'm actually going to be doing another layer of builder gel. But before I do, I do apply a base. The base really helps the builder gel adhere to your nail. And because I smoothed out my nail, I wanted to do another layer of base. So do a layer of base, cure for a minute, and then I'm doing another layer of builder gel here. The same process that I did previously, but this time I'm not using a form, and I'm just applying the builder gel to the full nail. I will say that to get the transparency and the gloss back, I don't think you have to do another layer of builder gel. I just chose to. I think if you wanted to do your gel base and then a top coat and then cure that, I think you would get the same effect. All right, I've cured for a minute, and I am just going to finish this off with wiping off that sticky layer from the top of my nail with some alcohol. I'm also rubbing at the bottom of my nails, the underside of my nails, and the side of my nails just to get all that stickiness off. I'm just taking a file and do a really quick file around the edges to smooth it out. So when I did that last layer of builder gel, some product might have gotten on the edge of my nails, and so just taking a quick file, nothing too crazy. I'm not filing the top of my nail, just to clean it up a little bit. And there you have it. Builder gel helped me create this length and a base for dip powder. So now I am ready to start dipping. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to my channel for new content, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.